Afternoon, you guys. Happy Thursday. I hope you guys had a great day today so far, and I hope you had a great trading session. This is the daily trading update video for the February 22nd session. If you missed that live stream, I'll link that up in the iCards. As you guys can see, I was just a little bit negative, really just because of commissions. I had a gross profit of $50. When you subtract $107 worth of commissions, then you have a net loss of $57. I took 9 trades today. I won 3, lost 3, broke even on 3. The worst part is there was one trade that I was not supposed to be in. And I had just said on the live stream, I feel good about today. Like, yeah, I'm break even, but I haven't gotten into any trades that I'm not supposed to be in. And then shortly after, I did. I was a little distracted, but it's okay. I did have quite a few setups that I sat out of, mainly because I'm still not done with my back testing. So until I do, there's just going to be certain trades that I sit out of. And once I kind of got myself back to break even and we were kind of going after 10 o'clock, really 10:15, I just didn't really want to chance it. So yeah, I sat out of some trades and it just kind of is what it is. I probably won't finish my back test until this weekend, so we'll see. So let's go ahead and get into the charts. Let's go over the trades that we took and talk about why I sat out of some of the trades that I did. So this was the first trade that I sat out of. This was the exact setup as the setup that I lost yesterday, except as you can see, there's no VWAP attached to it. And that was the biggest thing for me. I kind of felt like as long as the VWAP is not attached, I should be okay with this particular setup, and I was. You can see I had a little bit of drawdown. It came about 2 ticks away from, well, not a little bit of drawdown, because it came 2 ticks away from stopping me out, but it basically just came to the open of the reversal bar, and then it just pushed down from there. So that was a pretty nice push, and you can see off of that new high, we created a lower high here and pushed all the way down to this resistance level. So coming on through, the next trade that I sat out of was a 1-bar pullback. And with this particular 1-bar pullback, I'm not all the way comfortable with trading it yet, which is why I went ahead and sat out of it. But once I finish my back test, I'm pretty sure I'll start feeling comfortable again with it. Next setup here was a trade that I broke even on, and this particular trade I don't have to break even on anymore. I'm so used to when seller pressure comes in when I'm in a buy or vice versa having to break even, but at this point there's only a few setups from now on that I'll have to break even when that happens, and this is not one of them. I just kind of honestly forgot, and after I broke even and it took off, I was like, wait, I don't think I have to break even anymore. So I went ahead and I looked at my little cheat sheet and I didn't have to. So that was that. So that's more money that I kind of missed out on having in my accounts, which is cool. All right, so next trade here, this was the first divergence trade after the 9:30 news. So I told you guys, like before, whenever there was news, I always waited for 2 full swings before I started entering trades again, but I don't think that I have to anymore. Now, this particular trade, I didn't wait for a swing. This candle right here closed at 9:30. This candle closed at 9:31. So I think that for now, I'll still stick with not having to wait 2 full swings. I don't know if I need to wait 1 swing, but I know for sure I don't need to wait 2 full swings. I think this just ended up being a loss, and that's okay. So right behind that, I took a buy, and I won't say I was worried, but I was like, when this little candle came down and created this outside bar, I was like, okay, you're getting a little too close to my stop loss. But we went ahead and we were able to push through. Typically, I wouldn't take that particular trade because of like how we didn't clear this particular high, but this high right here wasn't really a prime high, so I wasn't worried about it. But right after I got into this trade, this became a prime high, and that's kind of what happened. Like price tried to break it, couldn't break it at first. We resisted, and then we just went ahead and pushed up. All right, so next trade right here was just divergence off of the new session high, which was a win. This trade right here, I went ahead and broke even because there was no zigzag attached to this swing at all once this entry bar closed, the reversal bar. So whenever that happens, there's indecision, and it's best for me to get out of the trade, and that's why I got out of this one, which actually, no, I'm lying. That's not what happened. I'm lying. There was this level right here was where my minor trend would change from an uptrend to a downtrend. And so whenever that happens in this particular trade, I have to break even. And as you can see, it was a good thing that I did, because I would have ended up losing had I stayed in it. That's what that one was. Wrong trade I'm thinking about. All right, so coming down, this was another trade that I sat out of. This was just a regular lower high pullback. So this trade here was divergence that I lost. There was like a level here that it pushed off of. And so far in my back test, I'm okay to take it. But I think once I complete the back test, I'll know for sure whether I can continue to take it or not. And we'll just kind of see. If it's something that happens like it's a 50-50 win-loss situation, I'll just completely remove it. It's no big deal, because it doesn't happen like that often. So I'm okay with sitting out of it. All right, so next trade here at 946. This was the trade where there was no zigzag attached to the entry bar, and it didn't attach to like the third bar. So again, whenever that happens, whenever there's indecision, I prefer to just get out of the trade, because anything can happen from there. And I'm glad I did, because this only went 21 bars and I needed to go 22 or 21 ticks. I needed to go 22 ticks in order for my stop loss to move to break even. So that would have been a full loss had I not gotten out of it. All right, so this is the trade that was invalid. And the reason why it was invalid is because my major level was somewhere back there. My minor level was somewhere here, around here. I don't remember. But either way, this was divergence, but it was in between my levels, and I do not take those anymore. Still trying to figure out if I want to take like my regular setups in between my levels. But I know for sure divergence I will not. And I did not realize that my major level wasn't all the way up here until after I lost and price started to go towards it. I said, oh my God, I was not supposed to be in that. But right after that loss, I made up for it. We had a really quick win right here. This trade took like about 20 seconds or so to take profit. Now, this trade I did not take because the level that changed my downtrend to an uptrend was around here. And so, as you can see, like this was the first divergence going back towards it. I know for sure I can't take that one, but I was a little iffy on whether I could take this second one, because it still like hit the wick. The wick was on that level, so I wasn't sure if I could take the trade going back towards it, but I can. Now, I don't know if I would have gotten filled on this one. That's why I have TP before E on the screen like that, which basically means it would have taken profit before break even. Yeah, so I don't know if I would have gotten filled, but it was a pretty nice trade. And then I have the next trade here. This was the last trade that I sat out of because I was questioning, and I didn't have to question it. It won and I would have been fine. So overall, like I said, not too bad. 3, 3, and 3 today. For sure there were at least 1, 2, 3, like 3 extra wins and a break even that I sat out of. And then there were 4 wins. 1, 2, 3, yeah, 4 wins and a break even. And then there's like 4 other trades that I'm kind of like iffy on, that I'll know for sure once I finish my back test. So that's kind of that. All right, so let's go ahead and show the trail and drawdown. So as you guys can see, didn't really lose very much. I mean, it was pretty much, like I said, a break even day. So going into the last day of the week, I'm feeling pretty good. The fact that I did not lose that 25K account that I just started on Monday, started on Tuesday, even though Tuesday was such a horrible day, I'm very happy with that, because that was my main concern, was are these accounts going to last, considering Tuesday was such a horrible day. Wednesday was a pretty good day, still missed out on extra money. Today was a pretty good day, considering I'm cool with a break even day as long as I can have a break even day or a green day while I'm still in the process of finalizing things, I'm absolutely cool with that. So going into the last day of the week, if I can have a good day tomorrow, I'll feel really good about going into next week. And I'm going to make sure I finish my back testing anyway, but I'll feel even better about finishing the back test. So that's where we're at. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys have any questions, feel free to leave them down below. Please thumbs up this video, subscribe if you haven't already. But other than that, I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time for the live stream. Have a good rest of your day.